back move in your back pocket, the move that's going to finish it. We're not seeing enough action-reaction, one move leading to another move, a whole series. And what happens, if you can pick up what we're going to show you now with setups, with moving from one move to another move, with creating angles, your wrestling is going to go from being a very straightforward wrestling to something that looks almost art-like. You know, something that you can create angles. You become very dangerous as a wrestler because you're constantly moving, constantly creating angles. I had a really good coach that said to me, you know, a few times, wrestling's not about moves. There's not really moves in wrestling, right? There's angles, there's positions. But the moves, we could show you them over and over. These aren't going to come unless you know how to, again, set up, how to put this person into a position, into an angle where you're going to be able to execute, okay? Where you can have your first move into your second move, into your third move. So what the first thing we're going to correct is, this morning, is we're going to do a little bit of handwork, and we're going to do a bit of feet work. And I'll show you what I mean here as we move into our shots from this position, okay? So the first thing I want you to do with your partner is, you guys obviously are into your inside control. But what I want to do is, with your partner, before we hit our moves anymore, I'm not going to be wrestling like this anymore, shooting in. You're always going to have a setup before you go in. And what we always tell you guys is, bring the head down, okay? Because obviously you bring the head down, what's the person going to do? You're going to bring it up and you're going to shoot. But in high school wrestling, we're seeing this all the time. This isn't what we're talking about. When I talk about angles, and I'm talking about creating the position you want, watch the way I bring his head down, the difference. A lot of times you guys do this, okay? Right? I did nothing there, didn't take any energy. What you're doing here, right, is again, instead of setting up like this, hard wrestling, right? And again, sometimes you run into the risk of pulling them into you. Again, I'm loose, my feet are moving, okay? I'm in a really good position here. Hold the arm, inside control, and the head goes again to the head goes to the bicep. Okay? You can even try to stand up a little bit here. So wrestling here. Okay? So why I'm able to do this so well, and you can imagine, if you can master this in a match, this handwork, right? Wrestling for a minute, you're here all the time. Right? You can see all the angles happening. It's very different from this. Right? It's very different from this. So what I want you to do with your partner is just really nice and easy. I want you to come into inside control. I want the hand that's on the inside, okay, the one that's not on the head, to pull the arm out. The other one is going to bring the head to the bicep. Okay? Because often, again, you guys will see this in wrestling, you're going very tight here. I want you to go here. Okay? And watch my feet, please. Okay? There's not enough of this in wrestling, not enough feet work. My feet are always moving. Always, okay? So I'm here, step out, here. This is a great position for me. Okay, so one more time. Inside on the head, step out. Okay? Go ahead, that's all I want to see for the first time.